On last week's episode in France, the nation's financial system was on the brink of collapse due to its faulty tax structure. Divided into 3 estates, France's population saw an illogical division of the ever-pressing financial burden. The first estate, composed of high-ranking clergy members and those of royal blood, contained a mere 1% of the population. Despite immense wealth and property ownership, this group was exempt from direct taxation. The second estate, the wealthy nobility, accounted for another 2% of France's populace. Despite their wealth, its members were exempt from some forms of direct taxation as well. The third estate, which contained the remaining 97% of the population, consisted of the bourgeoisie and the peasantry. This group was taxed without mercy, and the impoverished were faced with a far greater financial obligation to the state than was the more prosperous middle class. After a series of failed attempts at monetary reforms, coupled with his unpopular decision to fire the well-liked Jacques Necker, Minister of Finance, Louis XVI called into session the Estates General. The structure of the governmental body itself only added insult to injury, ignoring any notion of popular representation. Each estate received 1 vote. Thus, the third estate was perpetually unable to achieve the reforms it so desperately desired. The poor were powerless, and the rich were unwilling to listen to reason.
This voting system is so unfair. I can't believe the first and second estates don't even care what we have to say.
Since we have our own National Assembly now, I say we make an oath. We won't disband until our concerns have been addressed.
Okay.
Okay, let's have a National Constituent Assembly. We'll even vote per capita.
Okay, that sounds good. Man, I wish I had some bread like that. The bread prices around here are so expensive.
I know, and the king is really getting on my nerves still.
I think to solve that problem, we should attack the Bastille and put the guards' heads on pikes.
Okay, then we can take all the nobles' land and get rid of the old regime.
Okay.
Hey, look, it's the Declaration of the Rights of Man and Citizen.
Wow, liberty, equality, fraternity, that's awesome.
Yeah, we're equal under the law, the tax system has been reformed, life is pretty good.
Yes, except for bread prices are still outrageous. So I think we should have the king and exile his family to Paris.
Oh, don't touch me. I didn't say anything about the king.
Liar!
I didn't do anything.
I'm Louis XVI, don't hurt me, I'm innocent.
Don't touch me.
Dirty slobs.
Stay there.
Stay, don't move.
Wow, it's 1791 and we already have our own constitution.
Yeah, I mean, wait, I think the royal family's trying to escape.
Why me? Why me? All I wanted to do was run away.
I promise I never said anything about cake.
What are we going to do now?
Let's just chill. I'm sure Austria and Prussia will totally get things under control.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Okay, so maybe not. But what are they going to do? Cut our heads off?
I hate blood.
I mean, just because there's a September massacre going on and they're killing prisoners doesn't mean they'll do anything to us. I mean, we're the king and queen.
Yeah, who's even heard of this guillotine anyway, right?
Hi, you can call me Mr. Incorruptible. I really don't like it because you ignored me once.
What are your exact plans, Mr. Incorruptible?
I plan to create a republic of virtue. Who cares about organized religion and the Pope anyway? And then I'm going to cut your head off.
Oh.
And it sounds really fun, so I think I'll just do it to anyone who stands up to me.
You!
It'll be called the Reign of Terror.
Oh! Go!
How's it going, Mr. Robespierre?
Great. I hate everything, everyone, including the calendar. And I just offed my BFF. How are you?
Oh, not too bad. Oh, and by the way, nobody likes you anymore, and we all want to end the Reign of Terror. Somebody will probably end up shooting you in the face and then sending you off to the guillotine. And then the moderates are going to write the Constitution of 1795. See you later.
That's preposterous! Wait! Me too. Now it's our job to restore peace and order to France.
It's too bad we have problems with the angry Catholics, a power-hungry military that's wanting to take over, and runaway inflation and food shortages. I mean, other than that, we'd be set.
Now we could really use some help.
Hey look, Napoleon, that short guy.
I bet he would help us.
I'll save you from this angry, rebellious mob without any breaches. Take a whiff of that. Grape shot.
Napoleon, the directory thanks you. We've decided to keep you around for a while.
Yeah, since you're so good at blowing things up.
Thanks. I really appreciate the appreciation.